Hello everyone, my name is Yurii Shulipa. I am a lawyer, political expert and director International Union Institute of National Politics. How to make Moscow stop destroying peaceful Ukrainian cities? The answer to this question is now relevant for millions of Ukrainians and billions of people who sympathize with them around the world. It's really very simple. It's possible to Moscow's ongoing attempts to destroy peaceful Ukrainian cities. Ukrainian must launch retaliatory missiles and drone strikes on Moscow. It is important to understand what Russia is an empire if only one city, Moscow. The governing structures of Russia are concentrated in Moscow. Nowadays, all over the world, the words Russia, Moscow, and Russia have become synonyms with humiliation, impunity, loss, and pain. We should compare the Iran-Israel war. During the Iran-Israel war, Israel launched a missile attack on Tehran, completely destroyed on of the building of the Iran Ministry of Defense. Israel managed to destroy a number of military industrial facilities and warehouses, strong various Iran weapons. Soon, Iran stopped launch missiles attack against Israel. And did Ukrainian the course of its retaliatory strikes destroy a list on building on Moscow belong to the aggressor Ministry of Defense? For example, the Russian my directorates of the General Staff on Armed Force of Military Intelligence an address for Zadovo Street in Moscow or National Center of Frozhinskaya Embankment. Of course, no. Due to Ukrainian tech lack of short and medium range missiles, the severity of the war is not felt in Moscow due to the aggressor's total impunity. Moscow will continue to destroy peaceful Ukrainian cities and the civilian population in Ukraine. This is reality. Therefore, the citizens of Ukraine will continue to suffer the consequences of missile strikes on peaceful Ukrainian cities. Unfortunately, Ukraine does not manufacture medium-range missiles similar to those of Russian aggression. Until Ukraine produces its own medium-range missiles and their carriers, launches, and tactical aircraft, NATO countries, in particular the United States, must transfer Pershing and Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine. This must be done first and foremost, ensure the national security of the United States and NATO countries. This is so that the United States does not go to war with Russia after Russia attacks the Baltic states. There continues to be an acute shortage of various types of weapons for the armed forces of Ukrainian, which has still not been replenished. At the same time, there is no mobilization the Ukrainian population in Ukrainian to work on defenses enterprises. Over the past few months, the General Staff of Armed Forces of Ukraine has reported an average of 1,100 Russian fascist invaders killed every day. These are absolutely acceptable loss of manpower for the aggressor. In my research from 7 February 2023, how does the aggressor suffer loss of manpower? I pointed out that if Ukraine wants to defeat Moscow within the next year by liberating all territory temporarily occupied from Moscow, it is necessary to eliminate from 2,000 to 5,000 Russian fascist invaders every day. The army forces of Ukraine are not capable of eliminating an additional from 1,100 to 1,500 Russian fascist invaders every day on average. US President Donald Trump said what Russia suffering heavy loss, but for Russia eliminated up to 1,015 Russian fascist invaders every day plus is unacceptable loss. The Russian fascist invaders, aka org, it's a special class biology weapons. As long as the Russian fascist invaders are alive, Moscow's war against Ukraine will continue. Russia is a fascist, criminal, terrorist state. It's obvious a war with everyone has no right to exist. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share this link to this video on your account. See you later. Abintu.